And that was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And tonight, we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Talking basketball is what and honestly, we were born to do, so let's do it.
And look at the guys by our side, man. We all love this game. Let's go right into it. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Timberwolves, they just can't seem to find the mojo they need to move up the rankings. They've tinkered with their lineup, but so far they just keep getting the same result.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got R.J. Barrett. Marcus Smart is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Isaac in at the 4 slot. And for Oklahoma City, we've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Jaylen Brown out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Powell in at the 3 slot. Shams, over the last decade, the Warriors were the team. And this decade is kind of wide open. So, with young teams on the horizon, the deep roster of teams and talent in the West, a lot of people are talking about Oklahoma City as the team to watch in the 2020s. What do you think?
OKC has this league at the palm of their hands, and really the direction. The nucleus led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Oklahoma City, that is among the best. They have tons of picks. Kevin, I mean dozens of draft picks that they can trade to get even more talent. No organization is set up quite like the Thunder. They have to be aiming for championships down the line.
They've stayed the course. Agreed wholeheartedly with you. They're going to be fun.
Getting inside, Sabonis finishes strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
About 1 minute into the first. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Fox. No good there off the double clutch. And so Fox will bring it up for the Timberwolves. From 12 feet out, he squares up and sinks it.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Now, here's Bane. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play. That's going to send Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the free throw line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. The Thunder shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
It's stolen by Brown. Bane, no good.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Fox, no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. I'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, especially inside. So they'll try to battle Sabonis in the paint. See how that works out. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And here's Smart after the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. The Timberwolves again can't hit. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I love playing basketball, I love writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions behind the scenes stories. So be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
So connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
Looking now at the numbers for Barrett. This past month, he's really set himself apart, putting up about 18 points per, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Pritchard, he's checked in for Minnesota. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, outside, Smart. Pass to Pritchard. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Well, we talk so much about the defense of Marcus Smart, but Smart is really good at running offense, too.
Powell with it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Sabonis' screen on Bain. Smart against Bain. Smart passes to Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. Smart kicks to Isaac. The 10-footer. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement. And that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Isaac a screen on Valanciunas. It's Sabonis with the drive. 2 points. That one goes. Sabonis has got his second bucket tonight.
And the confidence from Sabonis. Since being traded from OKC back in 2017, this guy has raised his level.
Now, here's Bain. We saw him with 19 points his last outing.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Timberwolves trail by 5. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Love check in for Bain. And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up. The highest scoring point guards this season. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, 3rd.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Well, that's one of the biggest changes in the league over the years. Point guards are now expected to score. They have to do more than just pass.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Brown outside. And Pritchard pulls it down. Smart passes to Pritchard. Back to Smart. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Isaac outside. Here's Pritchard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Smart. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Here's Smart after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Brown kicks to Love. To the inside. Here's Powell. That's in there. Love with the assist. And it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's Barrett on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Here's Isaac. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent three-point shooter with a fluid shooting form.
Down low. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there. Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Love can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 8. Barrett the pass to Sabonis. Now Isaac. Wants to get it to Barrett and does. Here's Pritchard. Connects from three-point range. Pritchard's got 6.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Thunder making a change here. Harris has checked in. Well, we've talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution. Maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver in the NBA have.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis, those two teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east. Possible?
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are two teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference feel.
Jaylen Brown proving to be a tough customer.
And the Thunder with some changes. Martin's check in for Jonas Valanciunas. Powell comes in for Gary Harris. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pritchard. He's got 6. And here is Green. Outside, Sabonis. That one falls. He's got 6.
Even with the contest, Sabonis powers through, refusing to be denied.
Martin the screen. Here's Brown on the mark with the 15-footer. And the Thunder lead by 4.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's Green. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Robinson Earl. Pass to Sabonis. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, it's just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Yeah, look, turnovers hurt you in two ways. You lose the possession on offense, and defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponents.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Here's Martin after the basket by Sabonis. Powell with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. To the left side wing. Three-pointer. Minnesota with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Robinson Earl, the pass to Pritchard. Outside, Green. Sabonis sets the pick for Green. Lets the three fly, and the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves.
Just 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. Fires from way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back right after this. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one, but is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have and more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got Green, and it's Pritchard in at the point. And so here is Oklahoma City after the basket by Minnesota. Outside, Martin. Here's Love from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pass to Green. Sabonis' screen on Powell. Green, no luck. The Thunder leading by 7. Powell with it. Now Green defending. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Baines checked in for the Thunder. Timberwolves also changing it up. Mark Williams comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Jeremiah Robinson early. Now, here's Fox. He's got 5. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Fox has got 7 points.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Sasser finds Powell. Bain against Green. Bain, no good.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Here's Bain after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Love with the screen for Bain. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, fought hard really all game long, and I'm thinking, maybe a little couple minute surge there at the end would do it, but the inability to kind of really lock in down the stretch ultimately prevented them from coming away with the win.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Green up on top, guarded by Bain. Here's Fox. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. He's got 11.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Powell. He has 7. Hutton the screen. Here's Sasser. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Powell against Fox. Shots over Powell. Great D that time from Powell. The Thunder leading by 4. Now Bain. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
Brown is checked in for Caleb Martin. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Minnesota. Smart comes in for Pritchard. Sasser with it. Guarded by Fox. Pass to Bain. Trying to end the drought. The Thunder with another miss.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches, it's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Thunder. It's their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Yeah, they split their series last year. Both sides have loads of talent. It should be an entertaining meeting again.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And a change for the Timberwolves. Barrett's checked in. Pass to Pritchard. And here's Sabonis. He's guarded by Love. 6 to shoot. Sabonis kicks to Barrett. This one for 3. Isaac misses.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Now, here's Barrett. Still scoreless. Sabonis, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. The Thunder leading by 4. And it's Love, top of the key. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Pritchard passes to Isaac. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Powell. Barrett wide open. He fires. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Isaac. The three-pointer, no good. The Thunder have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Inside. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Bane. Bane's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Sabonis. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Barrett. He's covered by Brown. Sabonis sets the pick for Barrett. Lock at 6. To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Love.
Creating contact. Sabonis pulls them right in with that bump.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Torrey Craig comes in for Kevin Love. And Kayla Martin subbed in for Powell.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunity. Get to the line.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. Onside, Barrett. Isaac kicks to Barrett. Shoots the 3. Some solid defense from Brown. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Shoots it. Pritchard gets the bucket. The Thunder leading by 7. Pass to Craig. Brown outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got 7 points.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Smart kicks to Barrett. Sabonis against Craig. Sabonis gets the bucket.
And the balance Sabonis has is impressive. Able to score even when the D is physical with him.
Pass to Craig. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Martin wide open. He fires. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
They set the pick. Left side, Sabonis. Pass to Smart. Here's Pritchard. Gilgeous-Alexander cover.
He's cooled down a little did after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Norman Powell comes in for Caleb Martin. And it's Smart with the ball for Minnesota. It's a 14-point game. Isaac outside. Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. Sabonis against Powell. Pass to Kamare. Outside, Smart. For 3, Barrett. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Bounce pass from Smart. Smart puts the pick in for Isaac. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Sabonis, the pass to Smart. Here's Barrett. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him. Still without any points.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And what a treat it was to have Shams stop by. He's definitely become part of the fabric of the NBA.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't need a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Green's checked in. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Powell, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Isaac outside. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander.
RJ Barrett. Assist goes to Marcus Smart.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start. And that'll do it for
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And here is Powell. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Powell. And it's Brown in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Nailed from three-point land. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first bucket of the third here for the Thunder. Isaac outside. Down low. Here's Fox. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Back to Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there trying to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. 5 on the clock. Pass to Barrett. Lets it go from the wing. The Thunder pull it in. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked loose. Isaac with the steal. And Fox has it in the corner. Back to Isaac. Sabonis, high post. Pass to Smart. 3-pointer. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jonathan Isaac. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Isaac outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Isaac. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Pass to Valanciunas. Outside, Bain. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Timberwolves trail by 15. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Barrett with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
First one falls for him. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Pass to Powell. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 6 on the shot clock. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Now Smart. Sabonis finds Fox. Isaac against Brown. Barrett for 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Defensive foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. They're having no problem finding shots in that area.
Pass to Smart. Back to Isaac from outside the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 rebounds in the game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. You could pick anyone in the NBA. Who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Green checked in for R.J. Barrett. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Timberwolves, number 1.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Powell finds Valanciunas. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And that one, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Pass to Sabonis. Isaac with the ball. Fires the 3. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And with the pause and the action, let's look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. First in steals, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And as you said, number 1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. Pritchard passes to Green. There's a good screen from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They host the Clippers after this game. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Pass to Bane. Outside Brown. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Pritchard. Now Green from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The Thunder with another miss.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Sabonis. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 18. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Outside, Green. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
During that breakout fourth season, DeMontis averaged 5 assists per game, a crazy number for a center.
Powell for 3. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Isaac passes to Smart. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Sabonis' screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Powell with the screen. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. Timberwolves trail by 20. Isaac outside. Now Smart, guarded by Bain. Smart kicks to Isaac. Here's Pritchard. Hits the three-point bomb. Pritchard's got 15 points.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 40. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 42 in the game.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented his defense tonight.
Smart kicks to Isaac. Powell against Green. Pass to Pritchard. No good on the triple. The Thunder leading by 19. Powell for 3. Green with the rebound. Minnesota shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Here's Pritchard. Back to Green, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Dan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
Love's checked in for the Thunder. Screen by Valanciunas. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sabonis' screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pritchard passes to Green. Here's Kamara. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pritchard passes to Green. No good on the 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Love outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Now Powell. Valanciunas with a screen on Smart. Powell for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Smart. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Smart's got 6.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Love outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from the line. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Puts up a deep three, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. Offensively, this has been his best game of the season. This is the most points he's scored all year. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Green. Mark Williams is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. Love finds Bain over Green. Bain, no good.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
Three-pointer, Fox. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Thunder leading by 14. Up top, Sasser. Pass to Brown. And they double up Brown. And a wide open look for Bain. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 14. Green kicks to Fox. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Bain passes to Brown. Love with the screen for Brown. Drives to the hoop. And then jammed down as he goes right over Mark Williams.
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Outside, Fox. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Sasser. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Pass to Pritchard. Williams a screen. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Sasser. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's Brown missing. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Fox. Hits it from three-point range.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Smart's checked in for Minnesota. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Three-pointer, Fox. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock.
Oklahoma City foul. Tasman Bain.
And he knocks down the first one. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for the Thunder. And a change for the Timberwolves. Robinson Earls checked in for Pritchard. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Outside, Bain. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Thunder lead by 15.
Shooting off the catch is the core of Bain's game, but he can do so much more.
Outside, Smart. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brown finds Sasser. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Smart. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
First team foul. At the line.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Fox with it. There's the triple. They get it back. Launches it. Nice shot by Smart.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Brown outside. Love kicks to Bain. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Valanciunas inside. Working on Williams. Valanciunas good.
Well, this is where Valanciunas looks to score. He's so good at using his size to his advantage.
Outside, Fox. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. The Thunder leading by 15. Brown outside. On the wing, Bain. Oh, wide open look for Love. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, well, over his last few years, Love has taken way more threes than twos. He's quite comfortable from there.
Pass to Kamare. Williams, a screen on Bain. Here's Kamare. Puts up a deep three. That shot off. The Thunder have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And it's Brown missing. Timberwolves trail by 18. Now, here's Fox. Here's Kamare. Rebound, Love. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Sasser. Now, here's Valanciunas. Guarded by Fox. Ball's knocked loose. Smart with the steal. Here's Robinson Earl. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Love.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Caleb Martin's checked in for Love. Norman Powell comes in for Bain. And Gilgeous Alexander is subbed in for Marcus Sasser. No good from Valanciunas. Timberwolves trail by 17. Robinson Earl, the pass to Fox. Onside, Barrett. Sabonis' screen on Brown. Inside. Nifty move. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas may not have the quickest feet, but he uses his size well to block and deter shot attempts.
Cutting the screen. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Pass to Robinson Earl. Back to Fox. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. From 13 feet, it goes down. Fox has got 19 points.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock for Barrett. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, look, they need Brown making an impact with his outside game, and he rarely disappoints.
Outside, Smart. Back to Fox. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Fox has got 10 points in just the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
A 3-ball. Trains the three-pointer. Fox has got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander shoots over Fox. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got 6 rebounds in the game. Sabonis a screen on Powell. Smart wide open, he fires. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Brown. Gilgeous-Alexander against Smart. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander over Smart, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And it's Smart with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 14. And that one is stuffed right through.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Baines checked in for Caleb Martin. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Brown dishes to Valanciunas. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Back to Bane. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Fox. And Bane, the bucket on the assist by Brown. And the Thunder lead by 14. Here's Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked. But when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota with the rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Isaac against Brown. A pass to Fox. Payne with the steal. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown, no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Fox. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Thunder.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Tricky move by Brown inside, making sure he gets the whistle and completes his motion.
No good on the second free throw.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
That free throw missing.
Shooting for Minnesota. Miller. 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them to within 10. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jalen. On a real roll right now. How much pride do you take in the wins?
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, David Aldridge, this is